You know, in Bellingham, we are blessed with a diverse collection of artistic talent, from painters to musicians to dancers, actors, authors, poets, and a whole lot more. Now, once a year, the Mayor's Arts Awards honor all those wonderful people who help us see our surroundings in kind of a different light and bring us an immense amount of joy through their creativity and insight. Now, over the next few months, we're going to introduce you to some of the recipients of this honor, and we're going to begin with Ben Mann, who is a painter who works in both commercial and fine art. And if you have come to Fairhaven, you have no doubt seen some of his commercial art, his whimsical signage on various establishments here. Now, we visited with Ben in his studio to find out more about the fine art side of this versatile painter.
When I received the Mayor's Arts Award notification in the mail, first of all, I thought it was a parking ticket or something. I had no idea. I was really quite taken aback and quite thrilled. In the letter, they say that there will be a lovely ceremony. They also say that you'll have 60 seconds to say what this means to you, which is charming. It works out to about 15 seconds per decade of my career. As a kid, I created line drawings that were decidedly cartoonish, and I was heavily under the influence of the likes of Dr. Seuss, and ended up creating a really rich, sort of fantasy-based but pretty accessible series of characters and drawings, and I got to have cartoons published in papers. And then when I went on to study illustration in San Francisco, they really encouraged me to go with that, because that's where my essence is as an artist. And so everything that I paint today, I would definitely say that there's an element of caricature. Consequently, I just ended up pursuing commercial art school, and I thought that I would become strictly an illustrator, greeting cards, logos, menus, and so forth. And in 2000, when I relocated back to Bellingham, I walked into an Italian restaurant in Fairhaven, Mambo Italiano, and showed them my portfolio to promote the idea of doing an illustration for their menu cover. And they said, "That sounds great, but what about something for our walls?" I just thrust myself into a play about someone who knew what he was doing. Lo and behold, there are a lot of people in Bellingham who bought it. I think my work is kind of all over the map, but generally it's a celebration on canvas. I have things that are sold both as retail items and also artworks that I've created that support other businesses, for example, signage in businesses, and then hand-painted items that are intended as retail items. It's actually very natural. Not only can I hardly wait to get to the studio every morning, but I'm very fortunate that the artwork that I most love to make and the artwork that people seem to want to buy have become almost exactly the same thing. I think that full circle, if you will, is an incredibly big honor for me, but it's also a real testament that Bellingham, for those who choose to seize the opportunity, that Bellingham and Whatcom County are really a wonderful incubator for both fueling a child and supporting a professional. It's tremendous.
If you'd like to see more of Ben's work, you can visit two websites he publishes, www.benmann.com and www.manalive.com. Now, don't forget the double N in